what is freedom? Freedom is something that you are able to do autonomously without unnecessary restrictions. Everyone on earth is given freedom. We have a free will to do whatever we want. Whether that's just living in the moment, running away, going to college, anything like that. You guys might say, oh, Errol, I can't do that. I have college debt. I have rent coming up next month. I can't do this. I have a mortgage. Well, truth be told, you gave that to yourself. Or you could just keep living your life. Really, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to use my freedom while I'm young. I'm 21 years old right now. And I think that I've gotten to the situation I'm in because everyone that I was around was all like, oh, you need to get a job. I'll tell you guys a little bit of my backstory. So after I got out of high school, I joined the Air Force, and my entire family was ecstatic for me about that. Now, however, after a little while of me being in there, they ran a psych test on me. I think it was after 3 days. I was in basic for 3 days, and they ran a psych test on me, and they told me that I have anxiety and depression and that I need to be sent home immediately. I was devastated by this news. So with that being said, I came home completely unsatisfied with what happened. And everyone in my family was all like, oh, Errol, you need to get a job. You can work with these guys. Well, I worked with those guys and they weren't making shit. I think we were getting paid like $18 an hour. And in some places that might be a lot of money. But for me, I'm going to need more if I'm going to say so. They'd also bum money off of me, which wasn't good. Never give people money unless you're going to loan it against them. Like, charge them something. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Now, everyone we know has kind of made these standards for us to kind of live by. And a lot of that is just because that's the way that they did it. But not everything's going to work the same. And I encourage a lot of people who are watching this video to do whatever it is that they want to do. Whether you want to be like me and just take off into the woods, buy a sailboat, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to do that in June. Just drop everything, live on my own terms. Now, I remember seeing a quote somewhere and it said, like, you know, humans, we're meant to play. Like, if we're really upset with our lives the way that it is, it's probably because we're meant to go out and play. We're meant to go out and enjoy life. And a lot of us just get sucked into this stuff that becomes too serious for us, like owning a home, owning a car, all these payments that other people expect out of you that you really don't want to do. And if you don't do it, then it financially ruins you for the rest of your life. One of my friends, he got a credit card, he couldn't pay it off. He maxed it out. I think he was given like a really small limit too, like $500. And now it's just dwindled down to like, I think his credit score went from like 500 or something like that, because I remember it was somewhere in that area, and now it's just down to like 320 or something like that. It's extremely low. But going back to what I was saying earlier about freedom, so like when you work at a job, your employer really doesn't care about you. Like for me, the reason why my employer isn't going to fire me is because like I'm probably the only one that'll literally do anything at the job that they ask. If I didn't, then fucking they'd probably fire me. And like I've even tested that, like like as long as you put in the minimum effort, they're not gonna fire you. You don't gotta worry about that, people. Like I've thought about it like multiple times, like we can't keep enough people there to a make them want to fire us. Like, we ain't going a bit of internet in here. Good to come down? What? Ah! Gosh, I'm waiting so long for this fucking elevator. There it is. Whew. Let's hop in there then. Your voices are